April 1814. After a decade of war, one name still haunts Europe: Napoleon Bonaparte. The Emperor of the French had forged a vast empire through sheer brilliance and ambition. But even legends fall. Defeated by a grand coalition, Napoleon abdicates and is exiled to the small island of Elba. The old Bourbon monarchy returns, bloated and out of touch, embodied by King Louis XVIII. Yet peace proves fragile. Back in France, unrest brews. The people, weary of royal excess, whisper of the exiled emperor. Meanwhile, in Vienna, Europe's rulers bicker, blind to the coming storm. Seizing the moment, Napoleon escapes Elba and sets foot on French soil. The soldiers sent to arrest him, they join him instead. Across France, old loyalties reignite. Europe is stunned. The coalition of kings and generals scrambles to unite once more. Napoleon knows he must strike first. He marches into Belgium, aiming to crush Blücher's Prussians and Wellington's Anglo-allies before they can combine forces. If they unite, he is doomed. If he divides them, France might yet be saved. Crossing the frontier, Napoleon sends Marshal Ney to seize Quatre Bras. Wellington's forces barely hold the crossroads. Meanwhile, Napoleon himself strikes at Ligny, defeating Blücher in a brutal clash. Blücher narrowly escapes. The Prussians retreat, battered but unbroken. Napoleon dispatches Marshal Grouchy to pursue them, then turns west toward Wellington. Wellington, learning of Blücher's defeat, falls back to a ridge near a village called Waterloo. There, he makes his stand, anchoring his lines at Hougoumont, La Haye-Sainte, and Papelotte, each fortified and manned. Many of Wellington's troops are inexperienced. He must hold until the Prussians arrive, or face total defeat. The morning of June 18th dawns bright and clear. Napoleon delays, waiting for the ground to dry, a costly hesitation. Meanwhile, Grouchy struggles to contain the Prussians, unaware that a large force is already marching toward Wellington. Finally, around 11 a.m., the battle begins. Napoleon launches a furious assault on Hougoumont to distract Wellington from the center. At one point, French troops break through the gates, only to be trapped and slaughtered inside. Wellington would later call it the moment that decided the battle. By midday, the French Grand Battery opens fire. 80 guns unleash hell on the Allied lines, smashing bloody gaps despite the shelter of the ridge. And so begins one of history's most legendary battles, a clash that will decide the fate of Europe.